Yugiri! Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it is a shinobi's tool for when a more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling ahead. Where circumstances are different, we can engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them. Regardless of your familiarity with such weapons, you are a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. There, the soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Search your surroundings for the Imperial soldier. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target the soldier and use the blowgun with mouse button. Okay. Well, that's... alright. Soldier. Aha! I see you. Boop! I've got great lungs. That looks pretty far away, but I nailed it. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There's a vantage point from which you may observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be on your every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. Absolutely a grind too quickly. Okay, so we got to hit Imperials with darts. How far off can I... no? Okay. This is as far as it goes. I guess that'll... yeah, that'll... yeah, just like Fortnite. Okay. Jonathan donated $25! Thank you, Jonathan. You sweet baby angel. Thank you for paying me to assassinate people. Thank you for your $25 donation. I forgive you for the court you're so big and calling me a bitch. I can be bought. In some instances, I guess. The $1 Million Man was right. Everybody has a price. The last Imperial soldier crumples to the ground asleep. You put away your blowgun and prepare to rejoin Yugiri. Excellent work, Fadewind. They appear to be none the wiser. The village is being held in the cache room to the south, Bluminis. Once was a base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the cache room serves as little more than a storage facility. I spied 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask you to incapacitate them. This very hill should afford you a clear shot. What a neat little mini game that they have for this quest. I've discovered a new location, Murder Hill. If you are watching and you play Final Fantasy XIV, are you aware of the Yokai Watch event that's currently going? And if so, how are you doing with that? What was that? Oh, what? There we go. Got it. Just like I do in Fortnite, if I can just quietly snipe from a hill with no one bothering me, we'll get there. Try to play a night, fell asleep, kiddos around to around 10 the last couple nights. Just got mad, went to bed. Good luck, Mom. Got a game. The 2 sentries slumber side by side. No others appear to be forthcoming. We did it. I forgot I'm not murdering them. I'm just putting them to sleep. Fine work, Fadewind. You have the gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Sir, the odd from the other villagers are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Surely you all will be transported to the facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers! We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villagers may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I'm needed at the castle. Point. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they're taken to their facility, it will be too late. If we're to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. They're not going to attack me, so... what if I just stand by? Oh, it's destination. I guess they will attack me. Let's go ahead and feed our burb, so our chocobo will be out longer. And also summon my carbuncle, because it's not out for some reason. That's like 80% of my DPS. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. Aha! So they did not attack me. Because they never show up. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not soon wake. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a changing of the guard is in order. You have your pick of uniforms. They should not protest. I get a stocky soldier, spindly soldier, a strapping soldier. What do we take the stocky soldier's outfit? I mean, we're a body match, right? Let's... do I have a command for... okay, I thought I had like a sleep emote. I don't remember what it is anymore. Okay, well, we'll just take that. I was going to compare body sizes here. This uniform is far too large for you to wear comfortably. Okay, it won't let me. Never mind. We'll just take the one that we're supposed to take. This uniform appears to be more or less your size. Will they notice that I have a chocobo with me? With all due care and consideration, you relieve the sleeping soldier of their uniform. You have chosen one to your liking, then. Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Why is she talking like the sylph? These ones, walking ones. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened upon these spare uniforms, in case the items in your possession are not to your liking. Oh, I have a wardrobe now. This kabuto and teko should match the uwagi, hakama, and choka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I'm sure that once you change, it will seem as though it was bespoke. You will need to give the soldiers guarding the villagers a proper imperial salute to complete the deception and convince them to come here, where I will be waiting to do guard. Is it about bloody time? Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. Alright, so we've tricked these Imperials. Yugiri is jumping them as we speak. Let's go back and Wow, these might be a problem if I weren't so overleveled. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there are no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of that accursed uniform, too. It's time to guide the villagers to freedom. Oh, sweet, so I get to keep it. Goat, thank you for liking the TikTok live.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
You were Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help, all right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Hey, that's me! Don't say that.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything?
Well, I'm gonna have to do some more heavy lifting for another town, it seems. Ah, the savior of the world. Never ends. Apologies, Fatewood. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe, I have to believe, that in their heart of hearts they still... Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they awake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall the recent events. It was suspected that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure. We dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. Tend to the last who are put to sleep. I shall see to the others. Mother, is that you? Right. The soldiers who are right next to another one. This makes a lot more sense than what I thought it was going to have us do. I want to go home.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea. To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father. They are in good health, then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kayan and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered. So I pray, and thus do I labor to see
Are you winning, son?
regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on together. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
The look of disgust that I had. Like, ugh, I gotta go somewhere else now? Come, come. We must tell the others of the airship. We hear what they know of it.
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child!
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
What if Yugiri kills them? Is that a bad thing? cart. Thank you for following me on TikTok Live. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think of our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. Those, at least, are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Here we are. Found you. Bird. Did Gosatsu send you to stop me? Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It seemed that Xenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is to our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to repair. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort, and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him. I will. Good. You mean we will kill him? Or die trying. You understand the risks. Forgive me, of course you do. Mayhap better than I. But are you sure? Thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yuzuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Meanwhile... Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you overheard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. God, stupid, stupid, stupid. You know how this ends, and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them. You have to... This is far enough. Let's discuss our plan of attack. One of these days I'm going to slot materia. Xenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It will then continue on these very docks, where he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, the area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape. The manor is better suited for our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we should have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie and wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-on-2 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Oh, okay, so it's fight time. Billboards in game now show him doing the thumbs up. Oh, that's funny. That's a funny mod. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you are ready. Actually, is there a food I should eat? I'm remembering. Piety, no. Gathering perception. Skill speed, crit, vitality. Oh. Do I not have any for mages? I might not have any mage food. Oh, summoner food. So I guess we'll just eat whatever. We'll just eat... No, not the crafting ones. Okay, well, we'll eat that one. And then we'll double it up for an hour. That'll give us a little more experience and some stats. All that remains is to wait. I trust that you're ready. Hope so.
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark. Or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Shinobi? I mean, without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Please don't kill her. I like her too. Your phone died. Got a new headset coming tomorrow and a new CPU coming on Wednesday. Hell yeah, that's some upgrades, hybrid. You love their armor? Yeah. I've always loved the style of Final Fantasy. I was gonna say, where are you, Skyrim guards? Did I assassinate them with the book? What did I do? I want to know what my part was just now.
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound.
Dude's
Then
just
again,
got
I am
a
loath to
quiver of
expend
swords.
Such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Yes, Miso. I concur. I don't know why I didn't see... I was saying I don't know why I didn't see, like, thirst trap tweets about her. Because they sure do talk about Thancred. Oh, I don't want to fight Xenos. Alright, well... Yeah, this is great. This is definitely going to work for me. Considering how he's slowly trudging towards me and I can't fight any of those in the background. Whatever the fuck that was. Yeah. Man, look at this dude. He's got big boss energy. That's fucking cool looking, my dude. Oh no. I don't want to be in these circles.
This day you die. Give it to me.
Cool. He's still not dead.
All right.
No. Nope. Don't like what that is. Alright. Okay. I die? He's got KO Ken? Oh, no. No, 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 no. I would like heals. I would like heals. He went KO Ken.
No, I must fight on. I must.
Are you dead? Ma'am, please don't leave me. Dark Reflection. Get out of here. Why has it got so many hit points? This is not a bad this is not bad gear.
Give me something to remember.
Ayo. Dude, daddy chill. Okay. Alright, shouldn't have looked away. That's on me. That's my bad. Oh, you have so many hit points, sir. Why are you so stout?
Run, beast, run.
Light. Oh, okay. Alright. Dark Reflection. Oh, you know we can target it if we're facing the right direction next time. Oh, that hurts so bad. Did I die? Oh, okay.
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, How right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood. For the time between the seconds. Live. For the sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live! You are not worthy.
Hey, it's the shitters.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away. But I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Yo, look at sideburns in there.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, hunting weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are!
Oh, I got a healer. Yeah.
Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
Where were we? I don't think we have followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. Yeah, we don't stick with accents here. Sorry. Yeah, you don't have a... I'm not a paid professional in voice acting. You get what you get. We might shift countries, we might shift continents with the voicing here in mid-sentence. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan and how you of all people decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders, calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, but that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself and lived to tell the tale. I have no idea what that dude sounds like. I can't remember. You have no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop till we've taken back our homeland. Alright, getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. The village. How are you feeling? After fighting that demon, I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi, too. How did she say it earlier? She didn't say shinobi. She emphasized it differently. Those
How are you feeling, my
persimmons?
lady?
Oh,
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
Stare any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them. Go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return. For there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no less a deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
We're gonna need like tanks and cannons and orbital strikes, because I don't see us doing it. I'll be traveling to the Azim Steppe. I found Lord Hien once before, and I am confident I could do so again. Moreover, it was me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver to him our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be of great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me. And then there's Fadola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known. But unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand that, it'll help me understand a lot of other things. This guy! Oh. Sorry, you had the wrong icon. Do you have an ethereal current? You do. Could I ask you help with a problem of mine? It concerns the water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, there are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. Now there are numbers most to control by other means. Please slay a few of them for me, enough to stop them from digging the whole river their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Sente. You'll find him the Drunken Toad to the east. Really? What about you? Oh, damn, another one. You have doubtless already taken the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There is rarely a day we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you'd like to know more about life in our village, why don't you try helping us tend to our paddies? Speak with my husband, Ajita. Ajita? Ajita! Yeah, we'll go with that. I know he'll be glad for any help he can get. Man, I saw that shit from afar while it was underwater. Amazing. Alright, I picked weeds. See, I've worked up quite a sweat. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming a village after a weed was a good idea. Next we need to deal with any pests that lurk in the paddies. Although it will not be your job per se. We shall something. We should use the house sparrows I've trained for the task. House sparrows? I keep them in this bird cage. Please set them free near my paddy fields. What? Once they have all flown from the cage, clap your hands. I have trained them to recognize that as a signal to begin working. Okay, clap near them. Wait. Clap near the sparrows to get them to start searching for pests. Motherfucker, am I not clapping? Here, let me be a bird. You fucking deaf-ass birds. Well, I hope they're better at finding the shit than detecting it audibly, because Alright, your birds are somewhere. Thanks so much for all your help. I'll not be needing to worry about pests for the time being. I told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. Still work to take care of here. Please, ma'am. Could I trouble you for an ethereal current? Why is it? Oh. So, traveler, are you? What are you? What job are you? Paladin. Just wonder if they're coming here to take advantage of fates, but Paladin, I don't know. Paladin doesn't seem like a great choice for grinding fates. I figured I'd see Blue Mage. Well, again, I do hope the work's not too hard on you. It's not an easy job, but this is satisfaction when you are able to taste the very rice you have reaped. Warriors not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we are ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. Yeah! Ether current and earrings that I'm not going to use. That animation cancel. Wait, where's the other optional? Oh, nowhere near. The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you ever hear in Charlayan or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter where they go. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as this Lord Hien intrigues us, Ffxiv, there are vital tasks to be attended to here. Preparation for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle for one. It is also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kagane, dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. And go on, but you understand. Oh, is this what my current little pet looks like? Looks like a little Dragon Ball character. Oh, Yugiri. Look at that. Look at the little yokai. I know nothing of Yokai Watch. In case that isn't clear enough. Aye, as it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azim Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Ffxiv. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and training our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you better contact us. Nobles sacrificed their last resort, remember? Follow me, my friends. We have many malms to travel before we reach reunion. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you, after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. I love you. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and win our freedom, so don't keep us waiting too long. Meanwhile, in the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror. Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Same, my dude, same.
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Look! Because of your petty hatreds, they render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope, to make an example of Doma, such as was ordered. Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now, or die with the rest of them.
Are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Meanwhile, in the fringes of Girabania.
Aye, this is the place. When his shade was banished, you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are. Yet, if this be the work of the Eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say. Damn you, Alphino.
If all are ready, let us depart for the reunion in the Azim Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We will need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast, past the Sari. You have business with me, traveler. Yep. Here's some liver. Water serpent livers. Why did you think to bring these to me? Well, I kind of have a crush on you. I've been watching you from afar. Oh. My wife put you up to it, did she? My sincerest thanks. I shall boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the days when I made my living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water serpents I saw and take them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It's thanks to nature and kind strangers like you that I'm able to put food on my table these days. Thank you so much. You have any more quests I can do for ethereal currents? It sinks to your level. Gotcha. Is that new? Surely that's new. Where's that blasted boat? Should have been here by now. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. My daughter is late returning from Kagane, you see. I thought to come and look for her. Can't imagine the Confederacy giving her any trouble. She's always been good about putting money aside for the Ruby Tithe. Oh gods, what if the Red Kojin caught sight of her? My dear sweet Shihomi, She only meant to bring home a bit of old furnishings to give comfort to our village. I don't know what I'd do if anything should happen to her. I know this is sudden, but you have the look of a woman who can handle a bit of danger. Should be willing to look for my daughter. She should be traveling close to the shore of Sakazuki. And a music change. Oh. That doesn't, wait. Doesn't give me a current? Why am I helping you? I'm sure she's fine. Well, guess I'll just keep the quest. Like, if it ain't an ethereal current at this point, I don't want to talk to you. Hamikaze, do you have a current for me? In order to take this quest, you must first clear floor 50 of the Palace of the Dead. Well, fuck me. I guess that's what we're going to do. Alright, I've exhausted all the options I care to exhaust. Let's get back to work. From here we must turn north until we arrive at a cave, which we must pass in order to reach the Azim Steppe. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone ahead. We should carry on as well. I feel like I'm traveling so much. And then they went through a cave. Oh, that's a long journey. Stand corrected. Would have had to have stopped for a little snacky snack along the way. Oh, that's cool looking.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe, home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
You never know what to expect from the music in these zones anymore. I give you the Azim Steppe, Phaedwin, though I should say this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, there's not much further. Alright, Rara, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy your sleep. Damn, they're gonna make me just walk it. They really wanted me to hear that song, right? But they didn't account for me getting on a mount and changing the music. They sure gave me a long ways to walk. Alright. We have a current in the wild. Huzzah. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here's where we begin our search for Lord Hien.